have to look at your guys' processes in each one of those processes and see how can you guys remove that friction? How can you make it this really smooth, linear process? Today, guys, I want to talk about removing friction from your process. So if you guys know me, you know that I drive almost 8,000 kilometers a month. I am constantly on the road. I'm constantly seeing clients. Because I'm on the road so much, I'm still having to stay in contact, email people, text people, call people. One of the things I was realizing was the buttons are right there. And yes, it's safer not to touch them because I'm driving, but what Siri does is removes a level of friction of me having to look down at something, for me having to slide something open, for me having to touch buttons. What it is the process for me to send an email out, send a text message out, or to make a phone call. Apple has completely removed that friction by me just being able to talk to Siri. Now I have Alexa at home and she's able to do the exact same thing for me as well. You know, if I go, hey Siri, what's the weather today?
It's currently clear and 19 degrees in Pickering. Today's high will be 24 degrees and the low will be 17.
The entire process of me just finding out what today's weather was is a completely linear process. There is no friction or ups or downs. You gotta look at it kind of the same way at your dealership level as those processes and also those transitions from one process to the next. Let's talk about like the process of coming back from the test drive and then going over to the presentation of the numbers of the payments, right? Well, I mean, typically you got to fill out a form and, you know, write down your information, and then the customer has to sit there for 3 or 4 minutes while the salesperson disappears into a dark room somewhere where the manager sits and comes out with a set of numbers with very, very little explanation of how the hell those numbers actually even came about. So there's just this huge kind of mountain and valley and then just this friction in between there. So my question is, guys, how can you remove that? If you guys are currently working on doing this yourselves, I would love to hear what you guys are doing. Drop me a comment down below. I really enjoy reading those. And that's it for me. Thank you so much for your time, and you guys have a wonderful day.